Somehow. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I was debating on taking today off to recover, but you know what? My thought process was that Ace Attorney heals the brain.
7 months. 7?
Oh my god, no! 7-year reference. No, that's a 7-month reference. You can't just say 7-month reference for 7-year reference. It's not the same! We just started. Anyway, thank you, Mecca, for the 7-month resub. I appreciate it. If only there was someone that had a 7-year resub, which I don't even think exists. I think 6 years is what we're at on Twitch, or 5? 5 years? Oh god, I don't remember actually. Hi everybody. Welcome. I'm just waiting for someone to be like, Crystal, you look tired. Bitch. Yes. It has been a weekend. But a good one that I cannot complain about. Are you fine today? Oh, you know what? I should do that. My name is Crystal and I'm fine!
Attorneys. You are all looking very swag today. Even your YouTube flirt, you're all a 7 out of 7.
Oh my god, flirting with YouTube right at the start. Oh my god, thank you for the 22 months. I appreciate it. Congrats on 10K raised. Thank you. For those of you that don't know the convention I run, we successfully raised, I'm gonna get the final count here. We successfully raised $11,246 for Children's Miracle Network for Extra Life for kids in hospitals. That's $11,000. So that was my weekend. It feels good because like I know I used to do some charity streams way back whenever I could afford to do so. But I don't do it on my personal stream, but I absolutely partake in other things. Like me running this convention, it's like I've been wanting to do it for charity for a long time and only got no's. And then starting last year, I was able to finally do it. And it feels good because I can contribute to charity and do something like big, but not in my own, not on my own channel, but like otherwise. But yeah, that's a lot. It's I can't believe we raised this $11,000. Holy shit. That is many a dollar. Many a dollar.
Pikes Peak Audio tipped $5. Did you see Shoujo Filter Edgeworth from the Ace Attorney video they ran?
Oh no, I didn't watch the video.
It made staying up late worth it.
I did not watch the video. I guess I was kind of concerned about spoilers because I know that they made it like a introduction series trailer. So if they talk about the series, I'm like, well, there's still games I haven't played. And I don't know. The video has AA6 and investigation spoilers. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, so I'm not gonna watch it. But I'm so sad because I want to watch it. All I know is that it's Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth sitting on a couch 2 feet apart because they're not gay, talking about the Ace Attorney franchise. Like, I want to watch this video so bad, but I can't. Like, the stream died for a moment. Oh no. Are we good? It's still coming up on the screen and everything on my end. Oh, don't worry. I saw, yes, I did notice that. I didn't watch the video, but I am friends with Cravat, who, yes, I was able to see that they mentioned, Ghost Trick was mentioned, and I just like, I think I'm about to go on a Ghost Trick campaign, honestly. Like, I love Ace Attorney, but I'm gonna try, I think my next course of action is to convince my brother to play Ghost Trick. I just need one of my friends to fucking play Ghost Trick because I want to experience it again through them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to convince my brother, like, hey, can you just play this game next? Please. pretty, please. I really want to watch someone play Ghost Trick again. And like a close family member.
Bronies and Mash tipped $9.99. Good morning, Crystal. Hope you had a nice weekend. I've been catching up on your Yakuza stream highlights.
Oh.
Always nice to
meet a fellow club minigame enjoyer. Who doesn't love the minigame, the club minigame? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the $9.99 donation, Bronies. I really, really appreciate that. Long live Yakuza. I do still have on my checklist to buy a pirate flag for this Majima. Yeah, I will. I haven't gotten there yet. I literally had, I think I had like 5 minutes of free time this weekend. It's high up on the backlog. Look, I need someone to play Ghost Trick and I need someone to play it now. And I'm like, okay, it has so many perks. There's no sequels. It's just a standalone one game masterpiece that isn't even that long. It's like, what, 15, 20 hours? Like, it's a short game. You cannot ask for more from a video game. A goddamn masterpiece that is short and is only one game. Like, play it. What are you waiting for? You have no excuse. Short ass game. Doesn't require 2 trilogies. No sequel yet. Can they even make a sequel? I don't even think they can. I don't want them to. Actually, I don't want them to. I feel like a sequel will ruin Ghost Trick. It's a good standalone. It does not need a sequel. You could literally beat it in a weekend. Yeah, you could. It's just a small little game. You still need to play 13 Sentinels. Okay, 13 Sentinels is a bit of a longer game. Only a bit though. But yes, you need to play 13 Sentinels too. Oh, I saw that Unicorn Overlord sold a million units. And I was very happy to see that, because I was worried that that game didn't sell well. But hey, 1 million units of Unicorn Overlord, let's go! What about a disconnected sequel? Like with the same concept? Can they do that? Maybe they could. I just kind of like the idea that Ghost Trick is its own thing. And that's it. It's just a masterpiece. That doesn't have anything else. Oh my god, speaking of, I see Nagito picture. Someone made a comment on my video that I posted yesterday that Alan edited, the latest Ace Attorney highlight. Someone commented and said that I laughed like Nagito at one point. And that comment's gonna live in my head rent-free for a long time. I didn't think I had a crazy laugh, but apparently, but apparently I do. Okay. Oh. I know. Shu Takumi, I'm sure he's cooking. You know, I'm sure he's cooking a new game. And I'm sure that we're gonna see it in the next year. Because we're due.
Hold it!
Like, what is he doing? Leconard, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your emotes! Which, by the way, this plushie officially goes on sale tomorrow. Tomorrow! You can officially get this plushie tomorrow. The launch page goes live tomorrow, friends. Franz, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. I appreciate it. She has insider info. I do not. I wish I did. I wish I did. But even then, I wouldn't tell you. Sometimes I wish I had insider info about stuff because then I would better prepare. Like, I would absolutely, if I had early info about anything, I would take advantage of it by like making a cosplay and making content early before like embargoes are lifted. Sometimes I wish I had prior knowledge because then I can prepare content. It's kind of stressful to make content like really fast. But if I can prepare, I'll stay quiet. I'm good at keeping my secrets. But I would love to prep some cosplay content or whatever. Where in the goddamn fuck is it? Trying to find my chopstick. Yeah, making cosplay so I can post it the day it comes out. Yeah. Like, Metaphor has been great, all the marketing, because I've been able to make Gallica and Hulkenberg here will be done by the end of this week. So I'll have 2 Metaphor cosplays done before the game even launches. And that is awesome. Your keyboard's all fucky lately? Oh, throw it out. You don't need it. Speaking of tomorrow and the plushie launching tomorrow, there's another surprise. So we're gonna have a little bit of a later stream tomorrow because we have a guest coming on at 5 o'clock Eastern. So tomorrow is the evening stream crowd. We are going to have Greg Chun come back. He DM'd me over the weekend. We had a little chit chat. We had a little talk. Greg's gonna make his grand return tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So, I hope you guys can look forward to that. I will preface, though, I'll give a heads up, because is my mic too loud? I feel like I'm peaking. A Tyrannic, thank you so much for the $5 Canadian dollar donation. I appreciate it. But yes, one thing I do want to flag, I'll mention it tomorrow before he comes on as well, but we can't talk about Metaphor with Greg. Like, we all know that Greg's in Metaphor. It's on IMDb, like, it's public information, but we cannot talk about it. So please don't, like, put Greg in an awkward situation where you try to ask him questions, stuff like that. Don't make it awkward. Don't bring up Metaphor. Like, I'm sure all the voice actors involved would love to talk about it, but there's a strike going on. We gotta respect that. So, just be good to Greg tomorrow, and don't create like don't create situations. That's not embargo or NDA. That's not what that is. If it was embargo, if it was an NDA, you wouldn't even know about it. No, it's the writer. It's the voice acting strike in the gaming industry. They're not allowed to talk about it.
I'm playing Spirit of Justice right now too, but you cast me. So I'll watch your VODs later, Crystal Love.
Oh, thank you so much, Kira, for the 22 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, Greg is like the narrator at the very beginning. If you've played the demo of Metaphor, that's him. And I'm sure he'll come back in the future of Metaphor too, having that like narrator role. But yeah, don't make it awkward tomorrow. Alrighty. Yeah, respect the strike. I've been trying to respect and trying to support the strike, but oh, that reminds me. I was talking to Leonese, who voices Erica, Persona 5 Striker. I was talking to her because I think she's the one in charge of the strike, actually. She's leading the charge. She sent me a form to, like, officially support the strike. I should do that. Oh my god, I've been so busy that I forgot. Anyway, we support the strike here. Bottom line. Voice actors should not be replaced by AI. Alrighty. That being said, I'm trying to find info, but not finding it on the side here. I want to highlight a YouTube comment asking if Alan is chiffreless. No. Chiffreless, his name is James. Oh, you could see the pimple that I was talking about last week, or whenever. That's like right in the inside of my nose there. Oh, it sucks so much. Look at this piece of shit. You see this piece of shit? You know what? Look at how much this piece of shit sucks. You know how much it sucks to have a pimple like right on the outside of your ear or your nose? It fucking sucks. It sucks so much. Like this shit, I just want to burn it off my face. Ugh. It's so frustrating. Anyway. Happier faces. Thank you so much for the 20-month resub. I appreciate it. Yeah, they hurt so much. I know. Ugh. Because every time I blow my nose and like I rub it at the end with the tissue, it is pain in the ass. I will say that I think pimples like on the outside of your ear hurt the most though. But maybe that's just me. Like, chat, what do you think is worse? A pimple that is like on the inside of your ear or a pimple on the inside of your nose? They're both terrible. Like they both feel awful. But I think for me, ear is like slightly worse. Both are worse? Nose is worse? Okay. Most of you guys are nose. I have a lot of like ear problems, so for me it's definitely ear. Oh yeah, if you use like earbuds especially, that would really suck. Pimple next to your ear hurts if you have to wear glasses. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, I mean like on the inside. That would make sense if you wear earbuds. I do not, but the correct answer is yes. They fucking suck. Absolutely awful. Anyway, so let's get into the game today. I'm gonna be real. I forgot a lot about this case. I had one hell of a weekend. I'm gonna have to really remind myself about this case, so we're gonna go through the court record. Oh! Memes. Oh, today's Monday. Oh, thank you, chat. Oh, I told you, my brain is everywhere, bro. Okay, memes. Oh, chat's gonna riot if you don't get memes. Okay, memes. Okay, chat. Memes. Chat's gonna riot. Okay, we'll get rid of the court table. All right, memes. Okay, and then I'll suffer later. Okay. Because, yeah, I have to remember this case. Oh my god, the David picture is fucking terrifying up here. I hate it so much. Alright. No, don't turn me into a Among Us. Wait, what is this? Persona... Hope said, I have nipples. Does that make me a persona? Oh, yes. Yes, that did happen in the chat. The evil typo, the evil twin mod, Arlen Ray. Oh my god, I can't believe that's Alan. Alan's evil twin brother. Crazy. No! Come on! I'm gonna play Elden Ring eventually! Come on! I do. I will. Like, we're gonna get to Elden Ring, y'all. I really need to get into Dynasty. I must have missed that. Live crystal reaction. Oh, is this like legit? You made this during the stream last week? I must have. When did I react like this? I don't even remember what time this was. Oh my god, the bonk. To Rafa speaking? Oh, was that like because of voice acting in Ace Attorney? I mean, it was very shocking. Oh my. Yeah. It's bruh. Yes. I'm glad that the chats are getting along. That's all I can say. I'm glad you guys are having a great time here. He hot, I get out of here. Get like Phoenix is. Like, he aged like fine wine, bro. Same with Miles. Like, bro. Oh. Oh my god. Y'all cannot be real. I just need to be drunk at the bar while everyone around me is talking about 7-year references. Hey, Twitch, want to go on a 7-year date? Can't say I've heard that one. Damn, bro. Okay. Rafa, main villain, 7 years reference. I think that Rafa's the main villain, yes. Yes. She's evil and you can't convince me otherwise. Only the game can convince me by the time I beat it. But I think she's evil. Oh my god, how many 7-year references are there gonna be in here? Holy shit. Holy shit, y'all. How do I give people VIP on YouTube? That guy deserves it. That was really that was really good. We could pin it. Here, I could pin it. There you go. Congratulations, you get pinned. Oh no. 7 has 7 letters. Equation that equates 7. Please leave me alone. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. How many 7s, dude? This is the 7th week in a row you've shown 7 in class. This face is getting such mileage. God damn. I don't even know my own reaction faces. Where do y'all get this? Okay, what is this? The real David? Wait. So the name, wait, English Christoph Gavin. The alias he used for the forgery request, David Chrysler, may be a reference to David Chryslip, a product development community manager at Capcom, who provided the English voice for Winston Payne. Wait, but like, I've never felt so validated in my life. So this whole time I wasn't going crazy. Like, it actually did say David on the letter. So it not only did it actually say David is real, but it's the voice of Winston Payne. I don't know how to take this information. Oh my Okay, my mind can't take that. Why am I dressed up as Edgeworth? Also, goddamn, the mileage on these images. I don't even know where they come from. Like, where did y'all grab these images? Jesus. Bob Fulb. Remember the name. No. No, no, no. No. When you got sevens on the mind, no. Cease. No. Cease. No. Wait, isn't that the logo for like Google Drive? No, that's not. Whatever. Moss. Why is Moss making a comeback? Cease. Blank meme template. Oh god. No! Stop. Okay, this is a terrible meme template. Say Mpreg. Subscribe with Twitch Prime now. If you subscribe with Twitch Prime right now, you could have access to these cute axolotl emotes. And then you can also get a plushie that's going on sale starting tomorrow. Anyway. My name is Apollo Justice and I'm so relevant! I do feel bad for the man, oh my god. No, he's relevant because as we are going to meet today's prosecutor, apparently there's some history between the prosecutor and Apollo. Ayo? Ayo. So like, Apollo relevant? Yes, he's going to be today. Crazy. Oh my god, did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn, the award-winning Heavensward and Stormblood expansions up to level 70 with no restrictions on playtime? Sign up and enjoy Eorzea today. Damn. I hate to call this guy based. Stop. No. No. Oh my god. Can I just say, we were playing our group of Among Us, that we have for Among Us that we played together last week. We played offline on Thursday. We actually did end up playing, but none of us streamed it, so we just like, were chilling together. And it was Jess and James, I think. Well, Jess said it, but I think James agreed. Jess said that Aristotle Means was one of her favorites. And I could not believe what I had heard. But then she clarified later. She then clarified later that she loves the character, like the name Aristotle Means. She thought it was like a clever use of the name. And I was like, that better be what you mean. I almost took such personal offense. I feel like next time we play together or chat, I just need to ask Jess if she really meant that Aristotle Means was her favorite character in, like, or like favorite, you know, like off character. I don't know what she meant, but I feel like she really means it. Okay, no, I don't think she does. We're gonna clarify, but I can't believe she said that. Streamers play video games without making it into videos. Yeah, I didn't even record it. Like the first session I recorded, our first like hour off stream. But nah, we were just chilling and nobody recorded it. It was just a bonding time, making friends, you know? Charlie, thank you for the 17-month resub. I appreciate it. Thank you for being tier 2 as well. Very much appreciate that. I have potential. Oh. 7 equals funny. No, it does not. No. Akiyama has 7 left. She was an imposter 5 times. I'm not sus. I'm not sus, I swear to God. I guess I should actually move my camera for this. Stop! No! No! Why is this like a picture and a picture and a picture? What are you guys doing? Oh my God, a picture and a picture and a picture and a picture. Stop! A picture and 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 a picture. Why is this so Stop! This is actually so good. A picture and a picture. A picture and 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 a picture. Holy shit! No, and it's still going! Picture and a picture. Oh my God! These memes. Look at this. This is like a whole string. You want to see? You want to see? So where did the meme start? The meme started here. You have like a picture and a picture and me presenting picture. I'm showing Dom. He came over. You have to come on if you don't want it to be awkward. Okay, well now it's awkward. Okay, well anyway, Dom is standing here, just so you guys know. And then you have like a picture and a picture and a picture presented in a picture. And then you have the picture presented in a picture and a picture and a picture and a picture. And then you have a picture and a picture. And then it keeps going. Present. Yeah, Ziggleback. And then how long does this go on for? Does it stop here? No! It keeps going! No! This cannot be real. How did you guys do this? Okay, does it stop there? Okay, wait. Okay, well... Oh, wait, no, it does... No, oh my God. Orla on the TV? In the thing. This is absurd. Okay, how far will it go? I don't know who this guy is. What the hell is this? Oh my God. How far? How did you guys take this far? I don't understand. Okay, does it end here? This has to end here. Okay, I think it finally ends. We found the end. You guys have fully cooked. I have to say, that was a genius collective effort on chat's behalf. Congratulations. I think you guys deserve to clap for yourselves. That was an extremely enjoyable string of bullshit. I cannot believe you. Holy shit. That was I needed that good laugh. Thank you very much. Holy moly. Oh, chat won't tolerate getting whoever made Trucy cry. This is true. This is true. Absolutely true. We murder for Trucy. You won't believe. Penrose. 7. Oh my God. Seven years in the joint making you fucking a pussy. Oh my God. Stop. Oh. What the game shows, what Crystal sees. No. Not accurate. I don't see this. I actually see this because this is a lot hotter. Look, I love Miles Edgeworth, but like 7 years after, okay, I cannot say 7 years. 8 years after the trilogy, Miles Edgeworth looks complete DILF material. Okay, like he aged like fine wine. I would take older Edgeworth over younger Edgeworth any day of the week. Give me this guy. Like, technically, it's 8 years, okay? Because you have the gap between the trilogies is 7 years, and then game number 4. I forget the game's names. But that's another year, and we see him in 5, so it's technically 8 years. I'm not wrong. Glasses edgy hits different, doesn't it, though? Like, Okay, anyway. We can't see Edgeworth if we don't play video game. So, assuming that he's even in this game, but I highly doubt he's not going to be in this game. He's going to show up at some point. Okay. He's definitely, he gotta show up, man. He's gotta. All right. Now we can start. This will be a bit of a disaster. It has been a very, very long weekend for me to an extent that I'm sure none of you can properly understand. I'm hoping that I don't struggle too much today because I have to refresh myself on how this case was. And I really have to look. I really have to look at my court record. And we're also meeting new prosecutor today. So I already forgot his name too. It's gonna come up. Tiggs, thank you for the 35-month resub. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's not in the court record quite yet, but he had purple hair. That's all I remember because I really like lilac is my favorite color. So anyway, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Is Apollo okay? He's been muttering to himself all morning. He's been like that since yesterday. I guess the pressure of today's trial is getting to him. Poor Polly. He's really tearing himself up over all of this. Get it together, Apollo! Yikes! Athena, well, when did you get here? Try to relax a little bit, will you? You're getting yourself way too worked up. Yeah, but I'm all right. I'm fine. You know, I did a little digging on this Nayuda Sadmati guy. That's his name. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember this name. Nayuda Sadmati. Am I even saying that right? I hope I am. He's apparently not your run-of-the-mill prosecutor. Oh yeah? What did you find out? Well, they say he wields an incredible power. To accurately read a trial's karma and its ultimate fate. Is that the same thing as like what Reyna did, maybe? What is that supposed to mean? I don't have all the details, but apparently he can foresee how the arguments will go and even lead his opposition. So the defense basically ends up going in whatever direction he has at it in his head. Man, this isn't gonna be a cakewalk if that's true. Emma did say that she'd talk to him for us, though. Here's hoping that went well. In any case, it sounds like he's gonna keep us on our toes. We already are going in? Whoa, oh, that's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. Oh, Miss Phoenix said that to him? I believe in you, Apollo. Oh, he said that to him. Mr. Wright is putting his faith in me. I can't let him down now. Oh, that's what he said on the phone, I think. Right, I remember the phone call. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine! There he goes again. It's almost like he's chanting a prayer. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice, And I'm fine! If you say so, Apollo. The trial will start momentarily. Is the defense ready? No. Let me look at my shit, please. Okay, let's refresh. We have the stage diagram, a diagram depicting the stage where the show was performed in the understage passage. Okay, that's pretty simplistic. We have the 13-year-old poster. Mr. Reyes was injured during a show 13 years ago and left Troupe Grammari. Okay. We have the show script, Bonnie's script. The fire trick was canceled due to the incident. So the magic show script. At 9:30, Mr. Reyes transforms into a dragon, Trucy's hat trick. 10:20, Bonnie's teleportation trick and Trucy's escape trick. 11 o'clock, Mr. Reyes's fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Those are so far apart. Wow. For a show? Okay. And then you have the Grammari notebook, the Troupe Grammari creed. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face is written inside. And only Trucy has read it. So the crime photo, the body that appeared in the coffin. There's a harness around his waist for a stunt wire. God, so weird. Is he really dead? He's not dead. Fingerprinting results. In addition to prints from the victim and Bonnie, a set of unknown fingerprints were found on top. Probably from the guy? Fingerprint analysis. Prints on the coffin lid was Bonnie. Prints on the side are Mr. Reyes. Prints on the top are unknown. Trucy wore gloves during the show, so none of her prints were found. Mr. Reyes's palm prints are reversed. Yeah. Okay. Fire bucket. A bucket to be used in case of fire. Not only was it empty, but dust lined the inside of the pail. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, the contract. The undersigned understand and agree to the terms and conditions outlined above. So the first party will pay all expenses for the magic show. The second party will confer all program broadcasting rights to the first party. If, through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in full, in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. Okay. Trucy's statement. Trucy moved the stage lifts to cover for Bonnie's mistake. She told no one. Bonnie messed up Mr. Hat's position for the escape trick, placing him opposite the scripted location on the right side. As a result, Trucy had to quickly move the lifts under the stage. She never told anyone that she had moved the stage lifts. And then we have the sketchy clipboard. The clipboard used by Trucy to sign her contract. It was also instrumental in the ratings Raja dishonest dealings. And then the sword stand contains the rubber sword Trucy said she swapped in for the trick. So Bonnie she messed up the hat trick, but it could have been the sword thing. Stage lift number 2, the stage lift Trucy had to move out of the way. Dude, Trucy fucking jacked, by the way. The Trucy had to move out of the way during the show since it was already all the way up. Goddamn Trucy. And then show footage. A disc with a recording of Trucy's escape trick on it. Oh no, do you guys want to watch it? Oh no. How many times are we gonna watch this during the show? Can I not pause it? You can't pause it. Trucy is so cute. She's just trying to live her best life. My other question is... Okay, you would... Oh. I didn't notice that ending. Something flew up at the very end. You would notice if you were holding a rubber sword versus a real one by the weight of it. Like... if the rubber one was under the stage, like... And Trucy had, like, if she was supposed to have the rubber one whenever she stabbed the coffin, like, she would have known. She would have known if it was a rubber or a real sword. That's kind of hard to not tell. That would be really weird. Anyway, let's go. Yes, we're fine! Apollo's not fine. Trucy's fate and the fate of the agency rest on this trial. This is it, Justice. If ever there was a time to shine, it's now. You know, I miss the days. I don't know why court trials now start at 9:30. They used to start at 10 a.m. Now they start at 9:30. Why do I have to get up earlier for this bullshit, you know? All rise! Court is now in session for the trial of Trucy Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh my god. Pretty. They pretty. Nayuda. And the prosecution?
Yeehaw, 3 months.
Yeehaw, 3 months. Thank you, Eternal, for the 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Prosecutor Samadi? Woo! The eyes! Oh my dear god. Are you on my court record yet? God damn it. 1,000 pardons. It was rude of me to keep you waiting. I was praying for the victim. Oh, praying. Yes, I see. You're a Coriolanist monk, correct, prosecutor? Yes, that is correct. I am but a lowly monk for the king from the kingdom of Corian. I beg in advance for the forgiveness and kind patience of everyone here in this court. I am unfamiliar with the proceedings of this country and may make many blunders. He seems like a gentle-mannered soul, doesn't he? I wonder if Emma had a chance to talk with him about Trucy. Now then, Prosecutor Samadi, your opening statement if you would. Certainly, in the name of the Holy Mother. I hate this. Oh my god. I vow to guide the victim's soul to a land of eternal peace known as the Twilight Realm. Now let the last rites of the victim begin. Nayuda Samadi, he's really been making a name for himself apparently, but that nickname, Last Rites Prosecutor, I wonder how that will come into play today. The incident took place in the middle of a spectacular magic show. The accused performed a magic trick in which she thrust a sword into a coffin. A coffin from which the body of the victim then spilled out, dead from a fatal stabbing. The victim's name was Man of Mystery, otherwise known as the Great Mr. Reyes. Man of Mystery? Man of Mystery. Oh my god. Yeah! Man of Mystery. I hate this game. Who is this guy? It's so sus. Really? That's his name. He bothers me. Oh, he's now in the court record. He's 25? Wait, that's the same age as Apollo now, isn't it? I think Apollo's 25. Or 24. I think he's 25, though. A prosecutor from Karayan, he's also a monk, which explains why he's known as the last rites prosecutor. Why he's so pretty? Why he's so pretty? Everyone's ages are gone. Oh, Bonnie is 19? Wait, I thought the ages weren't there. I guess they are now. Bonnie, I thought she was so much older. What the fuck? You're simping for a 19-year-old? Okay. Huh? Okay, whatever. Bonnie, Roger Redens. And this guy's name is actually Man of Mystery. Ugh. If I recall, because, like, this was all the way back on Thursday. Tracy said that they had not met prior to the show. Jesus. Okay. This is just, okay. His blood was found on the sword that was used during the magic show. So his death was just an unfortunate accident? It is only natural for one to assume as such, Your Honor. However, it was no mere accident, but rather a homicide. The prosecution's position is thus, that this was a murder made to look like an accident. I see, and you believe this crime was committed by the defendant? After a thorough consideration of all possible scenarios, I unfortunately had no other choice but to conclude as much. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? I guess Emma couldn't convince him after all. Very well, and now let us hear from the defense. Naturally, we maintain that the defendant is innocent, Your Honor. If the defense wouldn't mind, could you please explain your reasoning? My reasoning? Well, I would have to say that my main reason is because I believe in the defendant. I see. So you find it difficult to come up with anything more concrete than that, do you? Bro, it's just vibes, man. Like, I think the defendant, like, I believe in my client. It's just vibes. What a fine demonstration of the fact that you are indeed a lawyer of putrid mind. Putrid mind? Prosecutor Samari? Excuse me, but...
サトライマオマンドもさましで足し抜けたれがせよそのか
It is so weird to see voice acting in Ace Attorney. It's a culture shock. If you don't mind my asking, prosecutor, what was that you were just chanting? A sutra for the Holy Mother that guides those of tainted soul toward enlightenment. It is a Karayanistic incantation to awaken the foolish from their fruitless slumber. Fitting for a lawyer who indulges in such fancy as the innocence of the accused. I see. So basically, you're asking the defense to get real. The judge is saying this? The judge is... okay. Since when is the judge, like, hip with the Gen Z terminology, like? Allow me these few words, defense. It is my duty as a monk to punish sinners, and to guide victims' souls to the Twilight Realm. Should you show repentance and admit to the accused's guilt now, no harm will come to you. But should you interfere with my sacred last rites for the victim, then I shall cast you down into the pit of hell along with Trilogy Right. Now wait just 1 minute here. Putrid pit of hell, is that any way to address someone in a court of law? Prosecutor Samadi, that may be the way you conduct trials in Korean, but I would appreciate it if you would refrain from such charged language here. Your Honor, that was but a Koreanist sermon for those who have strayed from the path. Harsh words are often necessary to admonish contemptible divines who cannot see reason. Oh, I see. I didn't realize. I guess they really do hate defense attorneys in Korean, huh? Even still, that was way, way over the top as far as verbal abuse goes. And the trial's only just begun. Well, defense, I suppose the way a prosecutor does things varies by country. Why don't we look at this as a cross-cultural exchange and try to be open-minded about it? What? Bailiff, please bring in the first witness. No, she brought the snackoos! Oh, I thought she was done with it. Oh no. I thought she said goodbye to the snackoos. That is so satisfying. The audio matching. Oh. Detective Sky, the courtroom is no place for gorging yourself. What's wrong with having a little snack? Girls gotta eat, right? She seems a little stressed out. Detective Sky, your testimony, please. Yeah, about that. I just want to state for the record that I believe Trilogy Right is innocent. I'm sorry? Detective Sky, this path you seek to follow is misguided. Giving the wrongdoer false hope will only deepen her despair in the end. But let it go and move on. Acts will go against your duty will earn your divine punishment from the Holy Mother. What? Oh no. Oh, that was such a cute face. Fine. I don't know about the divine part, but I get the punishment bit loud and clear. I guess I got assigned tons of paperwork or something for sticking up for Trilogy. She and Prosecutor Samadi don't seem to get along very well, do they? Shall we continue? The prosecution contends that the accused had a clear motive. The evidence, if you would, Detective Sky. All right. Please take a look at this poster. You mean... Cancelled? I like that the canceled is just over one guy, so it makes me think like, oh, they canceled him. They just canceled that guy in particular. Well, I guess technically, yeah, but it's just so funny. Like, canceled. Bro, he fucking died. He didn't get canceled, he died! What? I'm laughing! Somebody's dead and I'm laughing because he got canceled! Anyway, it's a True Grammar poster from 13 years ago. Oh, okay, this is a poster from 13 years ago. Never mind, I should read the text before I judge what's on the poster. He's not dead. He's not dead in this one. Is it just me, or is it a little different from the one in Miss Wright's dressing room? It has a big old canceled over it. What do you mean? This is a revised version of that poster. This one says canceled on. This one says canceled under Mr. Reyes. That's right. Mr. Reyes left the troupe about after the first version of the poster was printed. Take a look at Mr. Reyes' right forearm near his elbow. See the big scar there? He apparently got that when he made a mistake while practicing a magic trick. Ouch, that's quite a scar. Because of the accident, Magnify Grammar concluded that Mr. Reyes was too unskilled. I saw the scar in the poster, but I didn't actually check the body. Yeah. He's not dead! This is a different guy. Yeah, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he's not dead. Didn't I say that that was like one of the first things? Wait, okay, wait. So let me get that straight. It's like on his pinky. So you would, with his arm like this, yeah, you would see it. You would see it from that angle. That's what I said from the start, bro. I don't think this Mr. Mystery guy is like, is dead. He seems like, I don't know, I get this aura that this guy is more important than what he comes across as. I don't know why. Maybe I should just accept the fact that he's dead before I look like I go to Clown University, but like... He seems important. And I can't put my finger on why I think that. I get a vibe, you know? It's literally like a vibe check. This guy is, for some reason, acting like he's dead. Did he commit the murder? No. Wait. No.
Pikes Peak Audio tipped $5. Going to Clown University because the guy has a clown mask over half his face. How insensitive.
Oh my god. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Go ahead, cancel me, I dare you. Like they tried to cancel Mr. Reyes. Anyway, I get a weird vibe from this guy. And I can't tell. Like, I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead. Wait, now he has an age? His name, he's 30? Why did they... They had it question marked before. He's 30. What the hell? That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay. I thought he was gonna be older, like at least 40. He looks young, but like, if he would, whatever. Magnify Grammar concluded that Mr. Reyes was too unskilled. Just before the show was to open, Magnify announced Mr. Reyes wouldn't be appearing. But in defiance of Magnify's decision, Mr. Reyes tried to go on stage anyway. This, in turn, caused Magnify to oust Mr. Reyes from the troupe on the spot. He kicked Mr. Reyes out? That seems rather extreme. Did he really have to go that far? When it comes to magic, Troupe Grammar was so passionate. Or should I say extreme about it, that it caused problems for them from time to time. Yes, they even caused this court a mountain of trouble with their extreme antics. And now the troupe's successor has committed a murder. It seems the troupe's rare talent was inherited by the right person after all. A putrid talent for criminality. Bro, what the fuck? Damn, how long is his hair? That shit looked like it went down to his knee. What? You sound rather extreme yourself, prosecutor. Criminals with impure souls do not deserve sympathy, Your Honor. As I was saying, after his expulsion, Mr. Reyes apparently went on to hold a grudge against the troupe. He would tell those close to him, I will get my revenge on Troupe Grammar someday. Revenge? That certainly sounds antagonistic. And then his chance for revenge finally came, if you would be so kind, Detective Sky. Guess I don't have a choice, do I? The victim planned to get his revenge on Troop Gramarye during Trucy's magic show. Mr. Reyes was going to first steal the Gramarye's notebook from the defendant, and he intended to reveal the secrets behind their magic tricks during the show. That was the victim's plan for revenge, and while he did, in fact, steal the notebook, the defendant murdered him before he had a chance to reveal the secrets. By the time the accused had discovered the notebook's theft, it was too late. Our only option was to kill Mr. Reyes and make it look like an accident.
Objection!
That's nothing but conjecture!
Objection!
Oh. That was quite the objection. The victim's assistant, Bonnie DeFemme, gave the police a statement. She testified that just before the start of the show, Mr. Reyes said, "I'm going to reveal all of Troop Gramarye's secrets on stage today." What? Well, that isn't exactly a great starting point for rebuttal, is it? You're telling me. Allow me to give you one piece of advice, defense. Oh, and what's that? Where is this butterfly coming from? Let it go and move on. Excuse me? Helping a sinner will only sully your own soul. One possessed of an unclean soul will burn in the flames of hell, and then be ever burdened with that sin in their next life. I don't believe in that sort of thing. Besides, I have no intention of giving up. Oh, Holy Mother, grant me the strength to deal with this putrid lawyer. Whoa. All actions have consequences, and yours will surely earn you the honor of being a mere stink bug at best in your next life. A stink bug? Now then, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination, please. This judge. Oh, I'm only now just seeing the "we are so Baku's" comment. Oops. The victim planned to get his revenge on Troop Gramarye during Trucy's magic show.
Hold it!
Revenge after all this time? It's been 13 years already. Why now? I know, right? I thought that was pretty sketchy myself. I mean, wouldn't he have done it in a... Wouldn't he have done it a long time ago if he was gonna do it? Satura is what he said? Satura. Detective Sky's self-indulgent outbursts such as those will earn you divine punishment in the form of a salary evaluation. Can you do that? Edgeworth! Wait, that's what divine punishment means? Let the detective have her snack. This humble servant of the Holy Mother shall explain. Over a decade ago, Troop Gramarye was at the height of their popularity. But then their reputation declined, and they had all but faded from public memory. Until recently, that is, when Trucy Wright sought to recapture their former glory. The defendant, and at such a young age, too! How impressive. Yes, the accused's skill at magic is undeniably impressive. If she hadn't fallen onto the path of sin, she would have had a bright future ahead of her. It's always sad to see such promising young potential go to waste. Now then, Detective Sky, how did Mr. Reyes plan to get his revenge? And please put down the snackoos before you continue with your testimony. Stress eating. Yes, Your Honor. Aw, this face of Emma's is so cute. Mr. Reyes was going to first steal the Grammar notebook from the defendant. He then intended to reveal the secrets behind their magic tricks during the show. Okay, wait.
Hold it!
What evidence do you have that Mr. Reyes actually stole the notebook? Well, you see, whenever you're ready, Detective. Fret not, Detective Sky. You have nothing to repent for. You should be proud of the fine forensic discovery that you made. Forensic discovery? And what did she discover specifically? Detective Sky identified a certain set of fingerprints on the notebook. Upon further inspection, she determined that they belonged to Mr. Reyes. What? The detective found that the fingerprints entirely of her own volition. For that, I must say, well done, Detective Sky. Get a little too addicted to using your precious white powder, did you, Emma? Your precious white powder. Now, Detective Sky, I would ask you exactly how Mr. Reyes intended to use the notebook to exact his revenge. Alright, well, first, he stole the notebook. He then intended to reveal the secrets behind their magic tricks during the show.
Hold it!
I'm gonna reveal all of Troop Grammarai's secrets on stage today. That's what Mr. Reyes himself said, right? Right, but he didn't exactly specify which Grammarai secrets he was talking about. But the prosecution thinks that he was referring to the secrets behind Troop Grammarai's magic? Yes, that is the prosecution's assertion. When the accused realized that Mr. Reyes was to reveal her family's most closely guarded secrets, she naturally panicked. So basically, Trucy's notebook was hiding in Mr. Reyes' things because he had stolen it himself? I see, Trucy, truly a motive that only a magician could have. Yes, that's what the prosecution believes anyway. Except the fact that Trucy had no idea that he even stole the notebook, because this whole time she thought it was in her blue bag. I do remember that.
Hold it!
Do you really believe what you're saying, Detective Sky? Do you really think that Miss Wright killed Mr. Reyes to stop him from getting his revenge? Of course I don't think that. The Trucy we know would... Keep your private considerations separate from your public duty. I warned you about this very thing before the trial began, did I not, Detective Sky? Yes, you did. Please recite my exact words to you. Emma Sky, you are a detective first and foremost, not the accused's friend. Remember your duty and fulfill it faithfully. Excellent. So, you do remember what I said to you. Your devotion to your work will be rewarded, for the Holy Mother sees all. This Holy Mother is no scientific concept I've ever heard of. Those two really don't get along, do they? Yeah, you have, like, religion versus science. Well, science and religion... Oh my god, I just said that. Science and religion go together about as well as oil and water. As I was saying... The defendant murdered him before he had a chance to reveal the secrets.
Hold it!
I'm sorry, but what exactly is the basis for claiming it was murder? Beats me. What? The basis is beats me? You'll have to ask Prosecutor Samadi over there, because he hasn't told me his reasoning either. Detective Sky, your feeding of information to the defense has not gone unnoticed by my eyes. The bad karma of acts which go against your duty will impinge upon you in your next life. But, even before that, it may impinge upon your job in the form of a transfer. Please don't get me kicked out of the forensics unit. Anything but that. Poor Emma, she's really been risking everything for us. Well, Prosecutor Samadhi, what are your grounds for claiming homicide? It was the luminous tape in the understage passage. I realized that it had been moved. Moved so that Mr. Reyes would climb up into the downstage coffin by mistake. What? Mr. Reyes, who was waiting in the understage passage, was supposed to have used the upstage ladder shown here on the left. He was to climb up into the coffin that had been set up in the backstage. After being turned into a stuffed dragon during Act 1, Mr. Reyes was supposed to come back to life and emerge from that coffin. But the luminous tape had been moved to mark the downstage ladder. So the victim climbed up into the coffin on the stage itself by mistake. The very same coffin that accused thrust her sword into. And you have proof that it was my client who moved the tape? But of course, Detective Sky. Oh, that's right! I identified the defendant's fingerprints on the luminous tape. You what? He actually had proof? Well, defense, are you ready, finally ready to let it all go and move on? Absolutely not! Please add that information about the prints on the tape to your testimony. The defendant's prints are on the tape. I guess she must have moved it during the show.
Hold it!
What made you think to check the luminous tape for prints? Oh, well... I bet it was Detective's intuition. I dusted not just the tape, but just about everywhere for fingerprints. Oh? I dusted pretty much every single surface in the theater. Oh my god. Emma's a fucking nerd and I love her. I mean, it was so nice to be able to dust for prints without anybody getting mad at me. It's great that you're enthusiastic, Emma, but there is a such thing as too enthusiastic. The tape was moved to guide Mr. Reyes into the coffin that was downstage. If that's true, it does sound like a murder rather than an accident. It certainly doesn't help that Trucy's prints are on the tape. Wait, how? She wears gloves. Trucy always wears gloves. Huh? I wish I knew what sound would even be appropriate to make in this situation. I don't think I've ever seen Trucy without gloves. So the defendant's prints were on the tape. I guess she must have moved it during the show. Anyway. I don't think it's... She moved this.
Objection!
Damn it. Satura. Oh my god, even that emo. You guys are so, like, on it with the emotes. Jesus. How do you do that? Like, you're actually so quick. Anyway, the defendant's prints were on the tape. That's just on that. Can I just... Oh! I didn't realize there was more to this. So the man of mystery. Approximately 10:30? Wait, really? Cause of death is shock as a result of being stabbed through the back with a sharp blade. The victim's real name was Man of Mystery. Wait, shock? That is, okay, this is so weird. Shock as a result of being stabbed through the back. How? That doesn't make sense to me. Am I, like, tripping? So, he died after Bonnie's teleportation trick and Trucy's escape trick. 10 minutes later. That shouldn't be a 10-minute long thing. And then 11 a.m. is Mr. Reyes' fire trick. That they weren't even ready for. Can I show the video? Is this legal? Like a nervous shock? Interesting. You would think that you would die from the stabbing, you know? See, like... I wish I could just show the video, because, like, I want to show that Trucy, like, always wears gloves. I think ever since she was a little baby, she's been wearing gloves. Like, what the fuck? How are they on... How are the prints on the tape? Anyway, I guess she must have moved it during the show. Do we just... Trucy's statement, maybe? She just moved the list, but... What happened? Oh my god.
Objection!
Oh no! Whoa, fuck! I pressed the wrong button! Damn it! I just accidentally presented the contract like a fucking idiot. I like how you can just stop the trial and watch TV. Just watching the DVD during the trial. Like, hold on, Your Honor, I need to review this movie. Diane gifting a sub to Andy. Oh, thank you, Diane. That's very nice of you. Okay, anyway, I wanted to present. I think the thing that makes the most sense here is going to be Trucy's statement, but I'm still not even sure about that. Either... I don't even think it's Trucy's statement.
Objection!
Okay, I'm glad. Alrighty. Oh wait, consult in this game isn't bad, is it? Wait. I'm gonna see what it does in this trial, if it's the same. Fuck me. I keep pressing the wrong buttons.
Satura!
Satura! I just wanted to go to a different text thing to see what the consult would do. What does it do here? Must be really out of it today. Oh, hell yeah, I am, bro. Apollo, there was one statement that I thought was a little strange. Am I witnessing the power of analytical psychology at work? Nope. Feminine intuition. Thanks, Athena. Let me show you which statement I'm talking about. Oh, no. It does. Okay. Okay, so it's not quite the same, but we do know it's this one. We already know that. Okay. We showed... Oh! I think during the show was the key thing. Okay.
Objection!
It's not the video! Oh, man. I actually was really confident in the video. Oh, shit. Now I'm really stumped. During the show... She couldn't. She was too busy moving the fucking lips. How the fuck do you do that? Trucy says that she swapped in for the trick. No, that doesn't make any sense either. Where are they going with this? 20's teleportation trick. No, I don't think that's it either. Oh my god, it's here! Trucy wore gloves during the show, so none of her fingerprints were found. It's right there.
Objection!
This is why I needed to review all of my things in the court record before we started. I needed to reread everything and I still forgot what I just read. That's it! There's a flaw in your testimony. Oh, really? The prosecution is claiming that Miss Wright moved the understage tape during the show in order to guide the victim into the coffin downstage. But it doesn't make sense that she would leave prints on the tape at that time. It doesn't? Please consider the fingerprints results of the main coffin, which shows that not one of my client's fingerprints were found on or in it. That's true. We didn't find any of her prints on that coffin. I think you've realized what the flaw in your testimony is. Claiming Miss Wright left prints on the tape during that show is inconsistent with the facts. Because she was wearing gloves during the entire show. Oh. She must have left the prints somewhere before the show started. In other words, her prints do not prove that she moved the tape to mislead the victim. The prosecution's investigation was insufficient. Oh! Oh my! But on a personal level, I'm very happy about that. Well, Prosecutor Samadi, if the defense argument is true, then you have no evidence that the defendant moved the tape to deceive the victim. I see. Apparently, the defense is more intelligent than I had thought. More than a stink bug, at any rate. Wow. Come on, you can bump me up to at least a stag beetle now, can't you? Would that really be any better? Of course, way better! Stag beetles are cool with those huge mandibles of theirs. If the defense wishes to be promoted to a stag beetle, then answer me this question. Promoted to a... What is this conversation? All right, shoot. Even with no evidence that the accused moved the tape to misguide the victim? The victim still climbed the ladder using the tape as a guide. And entered the coffin on the stage. The accused then thrust her sword into said coffin with the victim in it. So what you're saying is the fact remains that the victim was stabbed to death, right? Precisely. However, this does drastically change one aspect of this case. If the accused did not lead the victim into the coffin on purpose, then it means the victim's death could have been accidental. If it was indeed an accident, the defense can argue that it was involuntary manslaughter. Oh my god. I see. If it was involuntary manslaughter, they could plead extenuating circumstances, and the severity of the crime could be mitigated. Defense, if you believe the accused did not murder the victim, then do you argue that it was an accident? This is... Oh my god, they're making me choose this like there's actually a choice here. The defense argues that Mr. Reyes's death was murder. The defense maintains that the defendant is entirely innocent. We believe that it wasn't an accident, but murder. And what's more, we believe it was committed by a third party. A third party? As in the true culprit is someone else? In 3D? How does his shit float like that? Who is this man? My God, his hair goes to his knees and his, like, ribbon just floats. Like, sweetie, it doesn't work like that. This is quite a brazen claim to make and one wholly without grounds. Your voice is as loud as your suit and your mind echoes just as loudly as in loudly in emptiness. Surely you were but a loud red pepper in your previous life. I've been demoted to a vegetable? I think a vegetable is better than a bug, but that's just me. Wow, I didn't know a person could be reincarnated as a non-sentient plant. In any case, I do have grounds to make this claim. Let us hear this reasoning of yours then. All right, but before I give it, there is one question that we need to address. If the victim was killed by some third party, then the sword the defendant thrust into the coffin wasn't the cause of death. If that's the case, then how did we wind up with a dead body inside the coffin? A very good question. Now let's hear your opinion, Mr. Justice. Oh no. How did the victim's body wind up inside the coffin? It was magic! I have to... It's okay. The game over is worth it. It was magic, Your Honor! The defense would like to contend that it was magic. I've seen that kind of trick before. Money appearing in an empty box, for example. I see it. How does a trick like that work? What's the secret to it? The appeal of magic is in the mystery. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor? Sometimes it's better to just accept for what it is, enjoy it, and move on. The real mystery here is how you pass the bar exam, Mr. Justice. That's enough! I see no need to further prolong this trial. The defense's case is insufficient to overturn the prosecution's claims. The court finds the defendant, Trucy Wright, guilty as fuck! In 3D! I think that was worth it. He was killed in the coffin. He was killed under stage. Pretty sure he was killed under stage. Wait, if he was killed under stage, how would he have gone? Oh, this is my theory. I remember Thursday's comment I made where his dead body was already there and he was like yeeted up into the coffin like yeet, and then he just like ended up in there. Because how do you throw a dead body up a ladder? But he was just yeeted. It's fine. Anyway, he was killed in the coffin. I suppose the victim might have been killed inside the coffin. Exactly. And who was the one who thrust the sword into the coffin? It was Miss Wright. Ah! Your Honor, it would appear the defense has finally given up. Please render your verdict. Now wait just a minute. I said might have been. I didn't say definitely was. Did you really think such verbal acrobatics would get you off the hook? If only I could have stuck the landing better. Oh. What if the victim was killed under the stage before being put into the coffin? In other words, what if the victim was already dead in the coffin from the get-go? Oh, I see. In that case, the defendant's sword would have been the cause of death. How do you respond, Prosecutor Samadi? That is the third time. He just threw his necklace at me? What the heck is this?
サトライマオマンドモサマシでタシ抜けたれガセよそろか
What do you think you're doing? Even the merciful Holy Mother loses patience if she is struck 3 times. Since you never learned, you needed to be punished. Why don't you let me worry about what I need and I don't need? It is what you deserve for interfering with my sacred last rites for the victim. You are a brainless lawyer chasing phantoms. You know nothing. Let this humble servant of the Holy Mother give you an edifying sermon. My ass is so, like, my brain is so fucked. If that's very apparent in these streams, I think. But, like, I read this line and I think it has double meaning, and it probably means nothing. Like, you're a brainless lawyer chasing phantoms. You know nothing. Because, like, I have quite the theories in my head. I don't know what I've said and what I haven't said. But I have quite the theories on that. You are a brainless lawyer chasing phantoms. I don't know, I just feel like there's more to that. I don't mean Bobby Fulbright. A sermon, now! There's a passage in the sacred scriptures of Koreanism. A cornered frog will swallow even a snake. Huh? A cornered lawyer has unexpectedly struck back hard against the prosecution. Did I get that right? No, for I am not done with my sermon. And yet, the frog still dies, its belly bitten and torn from within. Just great! And in that case, you are the frog. You are that frog, Defense. What exactly is your point, anyway? Let us assume for a moment that the victim was killed under the stage. Who, then, had the opportunity to do so during the show?
Crystal, hi, Crystal. I'll keep the good stream, Crystal love.
Oh, thank you so much, Brooke, for the 13-month resub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. Let's see. The people in the show were Bonnie DeFam, the victim, Mr. Reyes, and Trucy Wright. Bonnie DeFam was on stage throughout the entire show, as easily confirmed by the footage from the show. Which leaves us with only one suspect, Trucy Wright. Now do you see? The accused killed Mr. Reyes as he waited on standby in the understage passage, and then placed his dead body in the coffin above, thus making the murder look like an accident. O great and merciful Holy Mother, thus another putrid mind has been guided toward enlightenment. I can't believe I swallowed his trick question whole. In 3 fucking D.
Objection!
Oh! Shit! There we go, Athena. Sorry, but I have to raise an objection here. Athena, what are you... There's something I want to point out, Apollo. And who might you be? You strike me as a mere child in countenance. I may be young, but I have an attorney's badge just the same. And you would contribute to this discussion in that capacity? I most certainly would. Oh no, are we back? Okay, I thought we were gonna do Moon Matrix things. You just argued that the defendant killed the victim under the stage, but let me remind you that Miss Wright is a girl. Clearly. Surely you didn't raise an objection simply to point out such an obvious fact? Your Honor, please send for this little child's guardian to come take her home. I'm not done with my sermon! You don't need to talk like Prosecutor Samadhi, you know. Listen, if the victim was killed in the understage passage, then his body would then have to be hauled up to the stage, right? However, Miss Wright is a young girl, and a pretty petite one at that. She couldn't possibly have hefted that large body up and put it in the coffin. That's true, it does seem like it would be a rather difficult task for the defendant. I don't think even I could do it. What do you think of that, prosecutor? Who's the child now? In my religion, the priestesses of Koreanism are revered as the pillars of our beliefs, so I naturally hold nothing but deep respect for women. I also think highly of the female perspective. Okay. Says the man who called this fair maiden a little child. Who's a fair maiden? I agree that your point is worth discussing, defense. How indeed was the dead body raised up into the coffin? By the accused, Trucy Wright, that is. He was just yeeted. Trucy is jacked. She just like... You're committed to pointing the finger at her no matter what, huh? Then you explain how that even be possible. But of course. There was a way for even a small creature like her to raise the victim's body up. I foresaw that our arguments would come to this. Ooh. I apologize for the yawns. I am going to be tired today. I foresaw that our arguments would come to this, so I have prepared a witness. Well, well, I admire your readiness, prosecutor. It is really not that difficult when one can read the ultimate outcome of any plan. He couldn't have really predicted that things would turn out like this, could he? It's pretty hard to believe. Excuse me, but may I step down now? Yes, I suppose you may. One moment, Detective Sky. I'm sorry for, the way I handled all of this. You did a fine job, Detective. Your testimony was invaluable. It was? Yes, you served well as a detective, and you did not allow your personal feelings to interfere. You overcame the conflicted emotions you felt and performed your duty admirably. You will be rewarded for your fine work. Oh! Thank you. I hope we can work together again in the future. Emma seems bewildered by the unexpected praise. I guess he's a pretty nice person, like they say, as long as you're not up against him. Now then, let us call the next witness. Please don't be Bonnie. No. Ah. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the court. It's very nice to meet you all. I am a legomorphing illusionist from the land of fairy tales, Bonnie DeFam. I can't wait to do some magic tricks for all of you.
Please, witness, there is a time and a place for all things, including magic.
Oh, but it would be okay if it would be okay if I do just a little magic. Come on, please. Look, everybody is waiting. Now's my chance to shine.
That is your second time.
My second time doing what?
There will be no further warnings. You should know that from our preparatory meeting, correct? Is no one exempt from His Holiness's rosary of suffering? May we have your testimony, witness, once you've recovered from your disappointment?
Well, as a huge fan of Trucy's, I don't really want to testify against her. But I guess I have to, don't I?
As a huge fan of Trucy's, huh? Okay, yep, we didn't need a flashback for that. Yep, we didn't need that. Sure, you're a real fan here, alright. Of course, destroying Trucy, you mean. I'm gonna take this buddy bitch down!
I really can't believe that Trucy killed Mr. Reyes. I guess it's possible for a small girl to lift a dead body up if she used a stage lift. Is it possible? Could Trucy really have? If Trucy did use a stage lift, I think she must have used stage lift number 2. I was on stage for the entire show, by the way.
Oh, really? That sounds so nice. You're still an accomplice. You were on stage the whole time, and you're sure about that? There is no question. The entire audience could testify to that fact. What's more, she is shown clearly in the TV show footage as well.
I couldn't possibly have killed Mr. Reyes, not little old me.
Therefore, the only person who could have killed the victim understage is the accused. Furthermore, by using a stage lift, even a petite young lady could have raised the body up to the stage without difficulty. You've gotta be kidding me. Very well, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Hold it!
You said that you're a huge fan of Trucy's, isn't that right?
Oh, yes. I even became a magician because I wanted to be just like her. The first time I saw her, she was performing at the Wonder Bar. She was only in junior high back then, but she got up on stage with tons of confidence. And then she proceeded to win my heart with her astonishing tricks and winning smile.
She certainly sounds like she means all of that. So, finally being able to perform with her must have been quite a treat for you, right?
Oh, yes. After all, it was my chance to have her see me. Not just as a fan, but as a fellow magician.
Bunny.
But then that horrible accident happened.
It was not an accident. It was a murder. Witness, please explain if you would. How a small young woman such as Trucy Wright could have raised the body. You love my Persona content on YouTube. Thank you so much, fucking Echo. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hold it!
What makes you think it would be possible? It's not like you tried it out yourself, right?
Well,
Actually, we did try it out for ourselves. You did? Detective Sky, if you would. Oh, so that's why you made me do that. Detective Sky, what did he have you do? The prosecutor asked me to try raising one of the male police officers with the stage lift, without a single word of explanation as to why he was making me do it. You're kidding! It's as if he really can foresee all of our counter-arguments. Do not underestimate this humble servant of the Holy Mother. More like haughty. Oh god, don't say the word haughty.
I guess that means Trucy could have lifted the dead body up. Does that mean... Is it possible? Could Trucy really have?
You know what? I hate this bitch. Can I just go? Wait. I'm in the mood to just present. It's the keywords that it was already all the way up.
Objection!
Oh, what? I was hoping to skip shit. God damn it. Well, I presented that evidence with plenty of confidence. But that confidence is waning by the second. God damn it. All right, that'll teach me to not press everything. Fine. Fine, I will. And overlook the damage done to our hearing, Mr. Justice? I think not. Okay, that was pretty funny. And what about the damage done to my pride, Your Honor? Fine, I'll do your little pressing game you want me to do. Fine, fine, fine.
Hold it!
Is what possible? Could Trucy really have what, Mr. Fan? Please finish your sentence.
Well,
Don't try to beat around the bush. Come right out and say it. Why not tell this court what you really believe?
What I really believe? Of course I don't believe Trucy could ever commit murder. Such an amazing and wonderful magician would never do such a thing. But taking all the facts into account, what else can I think?
I know of at least 3 other unflattering things that you really think about, Trucy. How can you attack this girl when she is obviously speaking with reserve? There is such a thing as reading between the lines, Mr. Justice. It's sad how the youth of today lack the ability to do such a basic thing. Looking at me like that isn't gonna help me stick my foot in my mouth less, Your Honor. Witness, please describe what the accused might have used to lift the dead body.
All right.
Hold it!
Stage lift number 2? You mean the stage lift shown here on the left?
That's right. With a stage lift, I think even a small girl could easily lift a dead body up to the stage.
And so that makes her the murderer, in your opinion?
Of course not. I believe in Trucy. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of hers.
Oh, brother, how long is she gonna keep this act up? Defense, what position was stage lift number 2 in after the show? If I recall, it was in the fully raised position. Oh my god, come on. And the reason why it was fully raised is because the accused used it to lift the victim's body. Wouldn't you agree? Don't throw your necklace at me, I swear to fucking god. Feel free to slowly mull it over while you roast over the flames of hell, you evil red pepper. Okay. And now I'm also evil?
Hold it!
You didn't have a single spare moment to slip down to the other stage passage?
Huh? Don't tell me you suspect me now.
I'm just trying to do my job by fully examining your alibi. Depending on how solid it is, I might have to suspect you, yes.
You gotta be kidding me. Don't spit on my head and tell me it's raining, lawyer boy. I'm right there in the footage, or are you too much of an idiot to see?
Huh? Mr. Pham, are you feeling all right? You seem suddenly different.
Oops. Where did that come from, right? Oh my, I seem to have snapped there for a second, didn't I?
You didn't just snap, you broke character just now.
In any case, I was on stage the whole time performing magic. I mean, you saw me in the footage, right? My dazzling and flawless performance.
Flawless? That's odd considering what you told me. You said that you'd made a mistake with where you positioned Mr. Hat. Mr. Pham, to what is the defense referring?
Well, I made a little mistake on stage. I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. According to the script, I was supposed to place him to the left of the coffin. But I flubbed it up and made him stand to the right of the coffin instead. And because of that mistake, Trucy had to move the stage lifts around. Trucy the fucking Giga Chad. I feel really bad about messing Trucy up like that with my goof.
Darn it. I don't see any inconsistencies. I do. The whole... What? I feel like what I presented is valid. It was like already up, but whatever.
Now you know who the real killer is. Come on, Gramps. Don't just sit there. Hand down your rolling pronto. Do it quick before you keel over up there.
I beg your pardon?
Oopsie. Oh, what's gotten into me? I'm so sorry.
I give her another 5 minutes before she tears off that mask. Well, Defense? Are you ready to let it all go now? Of course not! I'll never give up! I see. I suppose this too is fate. The sacred scriptures of Koreanism describe a variety of hells for the damned. For someone like you who struggles ceaselessly against his fate, Popul Boljig. Popul Boljig. Okay, seems most appropriate. People boil what? Oh, wait, that's Koreanese. What sort of terrible place is Popul Boljig? A place where the more one struggles, the further one falls into the abyss. At the bottom of the abyss, a ferocious beast awaits. Think of it as something akin to an antlion sandpit trap. Oh, there's one of those in my backyard! Wow, Koreanist hell is closer to home than I thought. Now then, it would appear that the witness's testimony supports the prosecution's claims that the defendant is the only one who could have killed the victim under stage. How are we supposed to get out of this jam? Hey, Apollo, if you can't find any contradictions, maybe it's time to use analytical psychology. Oh. Oh boy. I heard some discord. Oh no, it's back. I heard some discord in Bonnie's voice when she was testifying. No shit, Sherlock. I think anybody could notice that. Widget is picking up on the noise in her heart, too. That's right, Athena can hear things others can't with her super sensitive hearing. She can hear the emotions people suppress as a kind of noise or a discord in their voices. Alright, Athena, let's give it a try. You got it.
Hold it!
Your Honor, I would like to have a therapy session in the middle of court now. I'm afraid that our witness, Miss DeFam, is suffering under terrible traumatic stress due to this horrible incident. Yes, what with that terrible death on stage and her beloved Trucy getting arrested, she's under awful strain and shock. In fact, I don't know how much more she can take before she's unfit to testify.
What?
Oh, I've heard of that. What is it called? Postal stress disorder. Postal stress. I mean, yes, the post office is very fucking stressful. It's where a person becomes uncontrollably angry, I think. I read about it somewhere. That's going postal, Your Honor. This is PTSD. Oh my, so that's why the witness acts so hostile at times, as if she were a different person. Yes, and I think her condition is clouding her memory of the incident. Therefore, I suggest a short therapy session for the witness.
Huh? Therapy? Who knew? You don't know the first thing about a magician's mental strength. I've risked my life jumping through rings of fire and having my body sawn in half. Oopsie. Boy, I have to watch my temper, don't I?
Sykes, please do whatever you can to help this unfortunate young lady. And what exactly is this child planning to do, Mr. Justice? With her super sensitive hearing, Miss Sykes can hear a witness's true emotions. Simply from tone and inflection, she can tell exactly what a person is feeling. I can even pick out feelings that a witness is trying to suppress or hide. Widget projects the emotions I hear into the mood matrix where I can analyze them. Sounds like some sort of spurious devilry. Though I find it hard to believe, I must ask, how do emotions constitute evidence? Well, I won't say that emotions can be taken as evidence, per se. I have seen how instrumental Miss Sykes' work has been in cracking a case. Therefore, I wholly support giving it a try. I see. If you are in favor of it, Your Honor, then I have no objections. Even this mere monk can see that something disturbs the witness.
I'll disturb you!
Oh, thank you for understanding, Prosecutor Samadi. Apollo, you remember how to conduct a therapy session, right? Yeah. You're the lead on this case, after all. No. I think I still remember from last time, so let's get right to it. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that looks so violent.
I guess Trucy is the one who killed Mr. Reyes.
Oh my god, Trucy looks so evil. Oh my god.
Even she could move the body with that lip. I was on stage at the time. But that terrible mistake. My stupid flub caused Trucy so much trouble. I feel so bad about it.
Got it!
I have to say, Mr. Pham, you certainly are a strange one. Even though you said I feel so bad about it, it seems you were feeling happy about it. I think I can guess why you were feeling happy. It must be because you messed Trucy up. I think you were happy because you messed the defendant up. I'm right, aren't I?
You gotta be kidding me. Why would I be happy I messed Trucy up? I'm a big fan of hers.
Because we saw you. Uh-oh. We saw how you said you hated Trucy, right? How you were glad she was in trouble, and even how it was what she deserved. It looks like I hit the bunny on the head, so to speak. Apollo, the noise level dropped. Now if we get it down to 0%. Well, Mr. Pham, are you ready to confess how you really feel?
What do you mean? I'm Bonnie, the sweet, cute little bunny. I'm a rookie magician working hard to be just like my idol, Trucy. That's the character I'm supposed to be.
Keep that up, Mr. Pham, and you're gonna have a mental breakdown. Just let yourself be who you really are.
Ooh, I really am?
The two sides of you are fighting each other and doing you psychic harm. I can hear them. Two distinct voices battling inside of you.
Shut your pie hole, you know nothing, know-it-all. I mean, you mustn't say things like that, or I might get flustered.
Mr. Pham, how long do you insist on maintaining this wolf in sheep's clothing act? We can't end this therapy session until you get real with us. Set the wild beast inside you free.
Ouch!
In 3D?
Don't make me laugh. You don't know a dang thing about me. You want to see how I really am? Fine, take a good look. Wait, so she's not a bunny? She's a vampire? What in the world? Sheep's clothing, you've got it all wrong. It's a rabbit suit I've got on. And I'm not a wolf. I'm a blood-sucking vampire, a bat with fangs and wings.
I think we just opened Pandora's box.
I finally done with that goody little two shoes cottontail act. I feel free as a bat.
The music in the background, though. Defense, your therapy session has taken a turn for the worse from the looks of it. There's a perfectly good explanation for this, isn't there, Miss Sykes? Methinks I created a monster. We blew it.
Hey, you lobster boy.
Who, me?
You think I'm glad Trussy's in trouble? That I think she's getting her just desserts? Well, guess what? You're right.
Does this mean you admit to wishing the defendant harm?
Well, the bat's out of the bag now. That mistake of mine was a work of art. Thanks to my goof, poor little Juicy had to do all of that hard physical labor.
When you say hard physical labor, what are you referring to?
Because of Mr. Hat's new position, Trucy had to move both of the huge stage lifts. They must have been so heavy. What a riot!
That's strange. Athena, could you please add that last statement to Bonnie's testimony? All right, I'll update the mood matrix for the new info. Hey, Apollo, now there's a new inconsistency in the testimony. Yeah, she finally slipped up. So, what do I need to do now? From this point onward, you just do what you do best. Find the contradiction in the testimony and present evidence to refute it. All right, I've got you now, Bonnie the fam. Oh my god. Serves her right. Thanks to that, she ended up having to move the stage lifts.
Objection!
That doesn't make sense.
What? So you think I'm crazy now?
No, that's not the point I was trying to make.
But I don't hear you denying it.
Mr. Fam, allow me to repeat your statement. Thanks to that, she ended up having to move the stage lifts.
That's right. And I still say that...
How did you know? How did you know Miss Wright moved the stage lifts?
Huh?
According to her own statement, she didn't tell anyone that she had done so.
What?
So how could you possibly have known what she had done unless you saw her? You saw Miss Wright moving the lifts in the understage passage, didn't you? Okay. You did it, Apollo. Noise levels are at 0%. I still feel like this mechanic is forced upon the player when it, I don't know, doesn't feel natural. Yes, Your Honor, Miss DeFam herself was under the stage where the victim was killed. And I hardly need to tell the court what that means. You are one artful liar, Miss DeFam, and one spectacular suspect.
Why, you shiny red lobster boy? You're saying I killed Mr. Reyes?
I'm saying that it's a possibility. What's more, I say you had a solid motive to frame my client for the murder as well. My apologies for raining on the defense's merry revelry. But you seem to have forgotten one very important point. Oh, really? The TV footage. As you can clearly see, Mr. Pham was on the stage the whole time. The entire audience can bear witness to that fact, including you. Oh, yeah. You have just taken a long and senseless journey, only to return to the starting line. The witness could not have been in the understage passage, which means the only one left who could have killed the victim is the accused. Guess the party's over. Ugh. Miss DeFam knew something she couldn't have known unless she was under the stage. How do you explain that, Prosecutor Samadi? It's quite simple. The accused must have told Miss DeFam about it, but then forgot.
Hold it!
Hmm?
Open those useless eyes of yours and take a good look at the footage.
Someone, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. If Miss DeFam really was at the understage passage, it would mean that she was on stage and understage at the same time. You mean she was in two places at once? That does seem to be the only explanation that makes sense. It may be an explanation, but I'm not so sure about the make sense part. Then we'll just have to make it make sense. Your Honor, the witness was both on stage and understage at the same time. Oh boy. That is the defense's assertion. I've heard some illogical things come out of you before, but this is absurd. I'm sure you'll change your tune once you hear my reasoning, Your Honor. My gut tells me you're bluffing, but I'll bite. Very well, Mr. Justice. How do you explain how the witness was in two places at once? I'm not going down a twin theory. I swear to God, I am so done with the whole two thing. Her magic trick is all about teleportation, okay? So, I don't think she teleported. I think the on-stage Bonnie was a fake. I am not, like, the two orcas, the two whatever, like, twin. No. That's not it. I'm not even going there. The Bonnie on stage was a fake. The Bonnie DeFam on stage was a fake. Such an assertion is not something that one would expect to hear from a genuine lawyer. Oh, maybe you are the fake and your attorney's badge is made out of cardboard. Man, it's like that happened before or something. That's crazy. I'm the real thing, I swear. And why cardboard specifically? Let's just say I had an infuriating experience once thanks to one. Yeah. That is actually really funny that that YouTube video of mine came out literally yesterday. What are the odds that that came out yesterday? In any case, your fake Bonnie theory doesn't sound very convincing. It's not a bad idea in theory, but I think the one on the stage was the real Bonnie. You can just tell. If the one on stage wasn't fake, does that mean that the one understage was real too? No, 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 no. She teleported. Let's not forget that Mr. Fam's specialty is teleportation magic. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. With teleportation, she can be in 2 places at practically the same time. So you believe that teleportation actually exists? I would rather teleportation exist than admit that there were 2 Bonnies. Okay, like... First stage is denial. Not in denial, chat. Well, you know what magicians always say about their magic. It's all real. No tricks or gimmicks involved. Well, I have listened patiently to your reasoning. And the only thing dispelled is the false air of competency you tried to project. I see what you did there. Good one, Your Honor. You might be surprised to hear this, but I used to be known as the jokester judge. Well, at least I avoided a penalty with some well-placed brown nosing. Let it go and move on. You know what? No, I suddenly have to go to the bathroom. What happened? Why'd I hear Locky? Ugh. $2 for 2 twins. Wow. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Pikes. Tyrannic, thank you for the $5 Canadian dollars. The end justifies the means. There were 2 Bonnies, Your Honor. I don't like this game. If that were the case, it would all make sense, wouldn't it? There were 2 of them?
Hold it!
I suspected you had a few screws loose, but now I see some are missing altogether. Decoy gifting 2 subs to the community as well, thank you. Speaking of gifted subs, Twitch is doing like an extra September thing where I don't remember the requirement. It's something like if you gift 5 subs, then Twitch, it's like Gamba, where Twitch gives a random amount of subs. I don't know what the thing is right now. It's very interesting, but it's like literally Gamba subs. Hold on. And I think it's only today. I think it goes away tomorrow. Every 5 gifted subs, Twitch gives 1 free one. Oh, 1 free for 5 gifted subs. Ah. I thought it was like randomized. I didn't think it was 1, like a set amount. Oh. I thought it was Gamba. Never mind. It is random? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, I remember it being a Gamba. A minimum of 1 gift per 5 subs. There we go. Yep. It's randomized. It's like a little mini game, but I don't know. It sounds kind of sus and weird. Anyway, I suspected you had a few screws loose, but now I see some are missing altogether. Is there a toolkit in this courtroom, Your Honor? I suppose 2, no 3 screws to the head should righten his putrid brain. Very well, bailiff, could you... Really? No, wait, please listen to my argument! Very well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to at least give it a listen. As was argued earlier, Miss DeFam is shown in the footage the whole time. But at the same time, she was also watching Miss Wright in the Understage Passage. The only possible explanation is that there are 2 Bonnies. That almost sounds like it makes sense. What do you think, Prosecutor Samadi? I just realized that, like, the more I say his name, Prosecutor Samadi, like, kind of sounds like somebody. Sadmadi, though. I don't know, it kind of reminds me like Prosecutor somebody. It's just this random guy. He's just a somebody. This humble servant of the Holy Mother is of the opinion that we should lose no time in replacing the defense's many lost screws. But Apollo, it goes against reality itself to say that 1 person is actually 2. But we don't have to be bound by reality. After all, we're talking about magic here. So, if the Bonnie DeFam in the footage is the real Bonnie, then the Bonnie here on the witness stand, the one who must have been understage, this Bonnie DeFam is our 2nd Bonnie. Okay. She is? Say we call the one in front of us Bonnie number 2. I believe I have just the piece of evidence to prove that a Miss Bonnie number 2 exists. I do? Then please submit your evidence, Mr. Justice. What proves the existence of a... Oh. The unknown fingerprints? Of course I do. Oh, the show footage? You guys want to watch the show footage again? Of course you do. I know you want to watch the show footage again. Because we can't get enough
Pikes Peak Audio tipped $5. Sard Maddie once told me the world was gonna roll me, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh my god. That was pretty bad. Thank you for the $5 super chat. What proves the existence of a Bonnie number 2? The only thing I can think of is the yeah. The unknown? I don't know.
Take that!
What's this? During our investigation, we found a set of unknown prints on the top of the coffin. These prints were most likely left during the course of the show, but they didn't match the prints of any of the people involved in this case. An unknown third party's fingerprints. I was not told of this. Emma must have kept it from him. So the question is, who could these prints possibly belong to? Miss DeFam, or should I say Bonnie number 2? These are your fingerprints, aren't they? Satra. Oh, enough of this foolishness. One person could not possibly be 2. Those fingerprints could have been left not only during the show, but at any time.
Objection!
It's not like you to lose your cool like that, Prosecutor Sadmadi. And I'm sure you know that exactly when the fingerprints were made is not the main issue. What do you mean by that, Mr. Justice? The issue is, who do these unknown prints belong to? They certainly are not Bonnie DeFam's. But what if they belong to the person standing right in front of us? You mean Bonnie number 2 is the second Bonnie? Is that what you're implying? It's preposterous to suggest that these prints belong to the witness. I say they must belong to some other unknown individual. Prosecutor Sadmadi, can you really look at her and still say that?
What are you looking at? Take a picture, it'll last longer.
How could this be? If we check her prints, I'm sure they'll match the unknown set. Well, Bonnie, the prints that don't belong to the real you belong to you, don't they? Bonnie number 2. Witness, is what the defense has said true?
Fine, I'll admit it. The fingerprints are mine.
Then does that mean you aren't Bonnie DeFam? What ridiculous. Are there really 2 Bonnies?
Nope, there's only one Bonnie. That's because I'm Betty.
Okay.
Betty DeFam.
I should have guessed that. I should have guessed it. She's still not in the court record, though. What?
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, it's time for a wondrous magic show. Gasp in amazement as this Lego-morphing illusionist performs her teleportation magic. Watch closely, it's showtime!
3D.
Twins in 3D. What an amazing trick. The witness has suddenly split into two people.
It's not a trick. No gimmick to it either. We're simply twins.
What? Twins? So that's how the teleportation trick works.
Ever since our debut, I've had to hide or pretend I'm Bonnie. All cute and sweet and goody-goody. I can't tell you how stressful it's been. But I don't have to hide anymore. That's right. Our days of sneaking around are finally over.
Their cover is blown, but they actually seem pretty happy about it. So, which one of you is the nice Bonnie DeFam that we met in the dressing room?
That would be me.
And the sharp-tongued Bonnie we saw with the ratings Raja understage?
Who are you calling sharp-tongued?
It's all starting to make sense now. So, Mr. Justice, this changes the facts of the case rather dramatically, doesn't it? Certainly does. During the show, it was Bonnie who was on stage the whole time. So, Bonnie couldn't have committed the crime. But Betty, on the other hand, who was understage, did have an opportunity. In 3D. Well, so we now have two suspects.
Wait a minute there, Lobster Boy. I didn't do it. That's right. Betty might have a foul mouth, but she'd never kill anybody. Hey, who's got a foul mouth here? Oh, well, speak up, huh?
Please save your sibling squabbling for later. Betty, you must have been in the understage passage during the show. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known about the stage lifts being moved. So what exactly were you doing down there?
Fine, I'll testify. Anything to get you off my back.
Prosecutor Samari, Betty DeFemme is ready to testify. What do you say? Betty, you lied to this humble servant of the Holy Mother.
Hey, what else could I do? I couldn't blow our cover and ruin our magic act. Besides, am I gonna go to your Twilight Hell or whatever for being a liar?
You will indeed. However, it won't be after your death. Rather, I shall give you a taste of your punishment on this mortal coil in interrogation hell. Now then, Betty DeFemme, please explain to this court what exactly you were doing under the stage. Oh boy.
It's true. I had business in the understage passage because of the upcoming trick. It was the first trick, right? Fire trick, right? The one Mr. Reyes was supposed to do? That's right. It's a very dangerous trick, so I had to make sure we were prepared for it. It was in the script, but I really wanted to see it, but I couldn't because of the accident. Shut up! You're gonna give it away! Anyway, I was busy. Yeah, I was way too busy had to have the chance to kill Mr. Reyes.
Oh boy. Well, that was certainly different.
How's that for a flawless testimony and alibi? Our magic trick is real. It's not a trick or gimmick.
Oh my, she's floating. Your Honor? You can see she's being held up from below. You were supposed to pretend you didn't see that. It's a little something called etiquette. But I can't help it. Whenever I see a contradiction or inconsistency, I just have to point it out. Well, then the defense may begin its cross-examination. Oh boy, this is a big one.
Hold it!
If you were in the understage passage, which, need I remind you, was the crime scene, then you most certainly should be counted as a potential suspect.
But I don't have any motive to kill Mr. Reyes.
But you, by your own admission, hate Miss Wright. When she was arrested as a suspect, you said it was what she deserved.
Objection.
So you believe the witness killed a man simply due to her dislike of Trucy Wright? As a motive, it's not improbable at best. But what if her hatred caused her to bear a strong sense of malice against my client?
Look, Trucy just made me mad, that's all. I mean, even though she's younger than me, she's got so much skill and popularity. And she's cute besides. Ugh, she makes me so mad I wish she would drop dead. Benny, don't talk like that. Shut your yap!
So what is... so was it just simple jealousy?
See, Betty, that next trick you were getting ready for.
Hold it!
Okay. Bonnie, we're trying to get Betty's testimony right now, so...
Oh, right, I'm sorry.
You can step down if you like.
I'm worried about Betty, though. She can lose her temper and say awful things sometimes. Hey, what are you, my mother? Don't forget, I'm the older sister. You got that? Yes, I got it.
I guess I'd worry about I guess I'd worry about Mount Betty constantly blowing her top if I were Bonnie, too. That's funny. So, Betty, you were down under stage getting ready for the fire trick, were you? Should I just do it? Let's just do it. No more.
Objection!
No more pressing. I hate to break this to you, Betty, but there's a big flaw in your testimony. As big as the one in that floating trick you did earlier.
Oh, harsh words. Well, let me tell you something, forehead boy. No one has ever figured out how we do our teleportation trick.
No one except me, you mean?
Well, we have even better tricks up our sleeves. Huh? We do? I told you to keep it zipped!
No, don't fight, you two. Mr. Justice, what's this about a flaw in the testimony? The script has this to say about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. However, we found the fire bucket lying empty backstage except for a layer of dust. You didn't even attempt to get ready for the next trick, did you, Betty?
You got me!
They really need new umbrellas, man. Betty DeFemme, you will explain yourself.
There's nothing to explain. Come on, Betty, we can't hide it any longer. We might as well tell them. Shut up! You can barely take care of yourself! Don't try and tell me what to do!
Well, if neither of you will explain, I guess I'll have to. The reason Betty didn't prepare for the fire trick because she was slacking the fuck off! Anyway, is afraid of her. She knew that she wouldn't show and go. I'm not even gonna bother. You didn't prepare for the fire trick because you knew, didn't you? You knew that the body would be found and that the show would then be canceled. Suck it, bitch.
Don't be ridiculous, you insignificant speck of a man! I'm gonna yank those lame bangs of yours off, and then... Is that what you want, huh?
Objection!
Whatever, they can grow back. I guess so. Now stop stalling and just tell us the truth already.
I can't reveal my secrets, I'm a magician!
You have been chasing the shadow of an illusory culprit defense. And having chanced upon a convenient target, you have let yourself get carried away.
Exactly. Where's your proof, huh?
And yet I concede that the witness's taste for false words has also been proven. I advise you to confine your deceitful trickery to your magic act, witness.
Deceitful trickery!
As your court-appointed therapist, I'd like to add something here, Betty. You finally let yourself be who you really are. But if you continue to hide beneath lies, you'll just be impersonating your heart all over again.
But all these questions make you trying to put me in prison for real. So I'll be behind bars either way.
So does that mean you're admitting your guilt?
Of course not. I can't believe you people. Every one of you thinks I did something I didn't do. You! Lobster boy, cue ball geezer, head case brat, Cerberus monk.
Oh my goodness, the insults. Cue ball geezer. Head case brat, really?
Betty, calm down. Come on now, deep breaths, deep breaths. Look, I'm not the murderer, I tell you!
Then how did you know the show would be called off before the fire trick?
I told you we can't reveal our secrets. We're under contract.
What is she talking about? Be that as it may, you're obviously a suspect in this case. I'm beginning to see the karmic threads that make up the intricate tapestry that is this case. Huh? Allow me to summarize your assertions, defense. First, that the victim was killed in the understage passage. And second, that the witness and the accused are the only two who could have done it. Exactly. What's more, Betty knew that the body would be found, and that the magic show would then be called off. Therefore, it's reasonable to conclude that Betty killed the victim understage. But what if Betty knew that the show would be called off for some other reason? Like what? In the course of my investigation, I found it strange that the dragon set piece fell when it did. That in conjunction with the body tumbling from the coffin in such a dramatic fashion, all seemed too perfect for mere happenstance. I'm gonna be real, y'all. I don't know how to feel about this prosecutor guy. I okay, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I don't remember what my theories were on Thursday, so if I am repeating myself, I apologize. I look at him and I see a dead guy. Now, I don't know what that means. Like, I look at him and I see a dead guy. I don't know what that means. That could mean a lot of things. I just get this weird fucking vibe. I don't know, bro. Like, I feel weird. I don't know how to feel about him. So everyone is dead. I'm like, well, what if he's like dead and somebody has been channeling him this whole time? Like, bro, my brain is so fucked. It was as though the entire chain of events had been planned out in advance. Planned out? After deciding to take this case, I scrupulously studied everything I could about the mass media in this country. I read the newspaper, old news reports, I even browsed tabloid magazines. How very industrious of you, I'm impressed. During this process, I learned about a strange practice favored by the TV world. A practice called the hidden camera prank. What? Betty and Bonnie, you knew about this, did you not? About the dead body.
I can't believe the prosecutor was Missy Faye this whole time.
Thank you for the 100. The set piece falling, the show being suspended. You two were informed of this plan. By Take-Two TV in advance, correct? Is that true?
Betty, please, let's tell them now. I can't hold it in anymore. Dang it! Fine, you got us. Everything the prosecutor said is true. The TV station paid us to cooperate with them on this plan. It was all a prank, a big setup planned out in advance.
So the guy isn't even dead. This is like somebody fucking else. Like, that's what's so weird about this whole contract thing. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like all a big setup for a fake murder, all for $3 million bucks. Like, it's very elaborate at the expense of a child, which makes it even worse. Or it's like, it's just, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy?
Mr. Reyes showing up dead in the coffin. This set piece falling down. It was all completely scripted.
A prank in 3D! Bonnie, is this really true?
Yes, Mr. Reyes was supposed to pretend to be dead. That's how it was supposed to go.
So he's not... I know he's not dead. He's not dead, though. So he was in on it, too? Oh my god, next... Oh my god, oh my god. You know what's gonna happen next? They're gonna say that Mr. Reyes also had a twin, and his twin is the one dead and not him. You thought it was a one twin theory? Oh, but no. It's a double twin theory. So he was in on it too?
That's right. He was supposed to show up dead in the coffin, and then the set piece would fall down. Trucy would be shocked and start to panic. That's how the prank script went.
What the heck kind of prank is that?
But we never thought he'd actually wind up dead. Yeah, that was the only thing that was different from the script. Poor Mr. Reyes.
I'm so completely lost right now. Well, Bonnie and Betty, it certainly sounds like you have some explaining to do.
All right. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. Just this once we'll share how it was done with you. So listen carefully. You'll never hear this kind of thing anywhere else.
Wow, okay.
After our teleportation trick, I went down understage. When Mr. Reyes' body appeared from the coffin on stage, it was time for Betty to do her job in the understage passage. That's right, I used the remote control for the winch connected to the dragon set piece. And made it fall down. And just before the dragon fell, I called Trucy to the backstage so she wouldn't get hurt. After that, the plan was for Mr. Reyes to come back to life in front of a panicked Trucy. He was supposed to laugh and fly up and away. That was how it was scripted anyway.
But he did. I saw somebody fly up and away at the very end after the body fell down.
But for some reason, he really did turn up dead, and so he kind of just stayed on the ground.
As dead people do, you know.
What kind of sick joke is that?
Sounds like a terribly mean-spirited prank to me. The poor defendant was trying to do her magic show.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Trucy. Whatever, it was all the ratings Raja's idea anyway.
Yeah, it sounds like he's just the kind of thing a guy like him would come up with.
This is the prank plan script we got from the ratings Raja. Dang it, you made us break our contract! Now we won't get paid!
But where does this all leave us? Who killed the victim and when? Yes, exactly. Those are the key questions. If Mr. Reyes was only pretending to be dead in the coffin as part of the plan, then when... Oh, I just realized his... Oh, they make it look so weird in the other angle. Mr. Reyes' body will appear in the supposedly empty coffin which should cause a big ruckus. After capturing a bit of Trucy's reaction on film, Mr. Reyes will come back to life, laughing and flying up into the air, causing another round of surprise. Okay. There would still be life within him. And if that is the case... Brett! Then Betty, who was also understage, may be excluded from our list of suspects. Witness, was the victim alive up until he entered the coffin?
Oh, well, now that we've spilled the beans, we might as well show you this video.
There's another video? Greetings, viewers! It is I, the great Mr. Reyes. We are currently in the middle of Trucy's escape trick. Having snuck through the understage passage undetected, I am now hiding backstage. This isn't him. Oh my god, where's the real guy? Preparing to play a little prank on Trucy. I'm about to hide in the coffin, which Trucy will stab with her rubber sword. And when the coffin opens, Ho ho! I will be in it acting as though I've met my maker. Can you imagine the look on Trucy's face then? Ho ho! I can hardly wait! But that's not him. Who is this imposter? I don't understand. Ooh, I think I'm losing my fucking mind. Like, there's another twin. There has... You know what? I don't even want to say it. Like, that can't... Ugh! He's about to hide in the coffin? Was the real Mr. Reyes just, like, never here? I don't understand. It would seem the threads of karmic destiny have led us to the truth. The victim passed through the understage where Betty DeFam was, and came up into the backstage area. We know this because Mr. Reyes appeared to be backstage when he shot the video we saw. It appears that way, yes. And defense, you proposed the following, did you not? What if the victim was killed under the stage before being put into the coffin? But then, what about this video? This footage was taken just before Mr. Reyes entered the coffin. So does that mean... Yes, it is horrible, but true. The tragedy did indeed play out right there on the stage. Went into the coffin where Mr. Reyes was hiding. Trucy Wright thrust her blade. Oh, come on. This is a piss-poor argument.
See? Told you so.
So are you saying the incident was a tragic accident that happened during a prank? It would be an accident if the accused had no knowledge of the prank beforehand. Now, so let us ask the accused herself. Mr. Wright, Miss Wright, did you have prior knowledge of the prank?
What?
Tell him, Trucy, you didn't know anything about it, right? Of course I didn't. I didn't know a single thing about it. Still think you can play innocent, do you, in that case? You leave me little choice but to present this piece of evidence. Oh no. Is that the same signature? Oh no, there were two pieces of paper? Behind the carbon thing? It's the same one. She got cucked, man. Get the video camera after Mr. Reyes comes tumbling out. Bonnie? Wait. Well, I'm just confused on the forgery. So, Bonnie, get the video camera after Mr. Reyes comes tumbling out. This is horrible. It looks like some sort of note. I found this note in the dressing room after the incident. At the time, I did not understand what it meant, but all is clear to me now. What's this? Let's see. It says, get the video camera after Mr. Reyes comes tumbling out. It is a note signed by the accused, instructing Bonnie to collect Mr. Reyes' video camera from him, it seems. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
I found it in the dressing room before the show. When I saw it, I realized that Trucy knew about the prank.
It does bear her signature. I'll give you that much. So, the defendant had prior knowledge of the prank. It would appear so, yes. When she learned about the plan to trick her, she decided to use it to her own advantage. So she thrust the steel sword into the coffin where the victim stood, chuckling to himself. Is that not what happened, Miss Wright? Of course not! And I didn't write or sign that note! Ah, but the handwriting matches yours. All of the evidence and testimony points to you being the culprit. But I didn't do it! It wasn't me! Then explain the existence of this note. You can do that, can you not? I can't explain it. I didn't write it, so I don't understand. I didn't kill Mr. Reyes. You have to believe me! Mr. Reyes isn't even the one that's dead, sweetie. It's fine. The silence is deafening. Continue struggling against the threads of your own karma, if you wish, accused. Even as you are inexplicably caught in the web of fate you've spun for yourself. What? Miss Wright, it is time to resign yourself to your fate. No, I didn't do it! Ha, I knew it! That sweet-looking girl, a murderer. She took all of us with that act of hers. Oh my god. I hate people. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate people? Somebody says one thing, and then everybody just believes them because they have no fucking brain cells! This is bad. Your Honor, I suggest we put an end to this tragedy now. Give your official ruling and let us offer the victim's soul the last rites it deserves. Very well, I suppose I have no other choice. This court hereby finds the defendant true— Objection! Yeah, that's right. The defense has an objection! Trucy? You, even now, you would. I won't give up. And I refuse to let either of them down. Mr. Wright, who's counting on me, and Trucy, who's put all of her faith in me. Mr. Justice, the fact that you have raised an objection means that you have evidence with which to refute the prosecution's claims, correct? Yes, of course, Your Honor. Do we really have anything, Apollo? Yes, actually, we do. There's one piece of evidence we can present here. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may proceed. As we saw in the show footage, there's no question that the defendant thrust a sword into the coffin. The defense doesn't dispute this point. But let us not forget that this was a magic show filled with tricks and illusions. We can't take everything we see at face value. So you're saying some sleight of hand was somehow involved? The defense contends that the sword the defendant used was not the cause of death. That's where we're going with this? I thought they were gonna bring up the whole signature bit, but we're going in a complete different direction. Now, what was it Trucy told me that she did just before she thrust the sword into the coffin? Very well, let us see your evidence then, Mr. Justice, but remember, you interrupted my verdict to make this claim. You will be severely penalized if I find you are bluffing. That's fine, Your Honor. This shows that it's possible that the sword Miss Wright used was not the cause of death. What? I thought we were talking about the signature! Why are we changing the direction of the fucking thing? I don't know what you're talking about! This Oh, God, they derailed this. Okay, so this shows that it's possible that the sword Miss Wright used was not the cause of death. Oh, this is so frustrating because there's so many things wrong with this. It's like he literally can't be stabbed in the back prior to the coffin because you would be thrusting it into his side. But I don't even think that's what they're trying to say here. It's possible that the sword Miss Wright used was not the cause of death. So... ugh, I'm genuinely so confused from this swap. How am I proving? Okay, not that, not that. Not that. So we're looking at the sword stand, we're looking at the autopsy, we're looking at... pretty much has to be one of these things. Or the crime photo, maybe. It's possible that the sword Miss Wright used was not the cause of death. I don't know where they're going with this. I kind of just want to present the autopsy report, but I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. I wanted them to go to the signature route, and I'm just so confused. I don't know. Mr. Race's body will appear in the supposedly empty coffin, which should cause a big ruckus. After capturing a bit of Trucy's reaction, Mr. Reyes will come back to life, laughing and flying up into the air, causing another round of surprise. Ooh. What if he... No. I had a theory, but it sounds dumb in my head, so I'm going to ignore it. I swear to God, I'm gonna regret that later. I'm gonna just get a game over, okay? We're just gonna get a game over. I think it's either the sword stand or the autopsy report, and if it's neither of those two things, I'm a lost cause. I think I'm a lost cause either way. I don't understand. My brain does not comprehend. Take that! I'm dead. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say my theory. It's so stupid though. It feels stupid. Everything I say is stupid. What's the fucking point? So I don't want to ignore what I previously said before where he was drugged. Okay. I'm just throwing it out there. What if he was actually alive on the stage? Like, when he fell forward, he was actually alive. He was just fucking drugged and he fell forward. Now, like, at the very end of the performance, he, I need to finish out this game over. At the end of the performance, something else flew up. So like the set piece falls in front, something else flies up. My thought process was that, whoa, something just fell. My thought process is that like he was drugged, he falls face forward. After the set piece falls, I don't know if there's like some sort of swap or something. I don't know, but like, what if he's like pulled up to the ceiling like super fast via the harness, and like something on the ceiling like stabs him? You know, that feels really dumb. Like instead of it being a cushion that's supposed to be at the top for Mr. Hat, it ends up being a fucking sword. Oh, hey! I have some extra cushion here.
Take that!
Oh my god! Ugh. Okay, it was the other one. Anyway. What's this? A sword from the show. That's right, Your Honor. This rubber sword was in the sword stand under stage. During this trick, Miss Wright was supposed to swap the real sword for a rubber sword. And she told us on record that she remembers very clearly that she did. So the sword the defendant thrust into the coffin was a rubber sword, was it? But then why was a steel sword found lying on the stage? Somebody must have put the steel sword there by swapping it with the rubber one. Just after the incident occurred, the dragon set piece fell and the theater was evacuated. The real culprit must have used the resulting chaos to swap the rubber sword for the steel one. Oh boy. Do you not know when to give up, stink bug? This is not possible. Blood was found in the coffin hole that the sword was thrust into. Oh, really? Now this is mentioned? It must have been left there when the accused withdrew the sword. This is incontrovertible proof that the sword she used was the steel one.
Objection!
But that blood could be the result of someone tampering with the crime scene after the fact. After the set piece fell and the audience was cleared out of the theater. There was plenty of time for somebody to plant that blood there. If the sword the accused used was a rubber one, then when exactly do you propose the victim was killed? Given that Mr. Reyes was alive when he entered that coffin.
Objection!
Oh my god, they're fighting. The objections. Finding the answer to that question is precisely why we need to continue this trial. In 3D! Let me express my opinion. By all accounts, it is certainly reasonable to suspect the defendant based on the evidence. But as to the question of whether the sword the defendant used was rubber or steel, I believe further discussion is warranted. I suggest we hear from the defendant herself on the issue. Very well, Your Honor. Yes, I saved it somehow. Too close for comfort, but still. Definitely place thereafter. Let's adjourn for a brief 15-minute recess. I advise the prosecution and the defense to use this time to prepare. I feel like... I don't know. I think I just... I'm going crazy. Ew, that was hairy. Tell me about it. We barely made it through by the skin of my teeth. I can't say I'm crazy about that prosecutor Samad Sadmadi either. You know, with the way he says, let it go and move on, as if it's nothing. Let it go and move on, huh? Whoa, boy, am I interrupting a secret conclave of villains or something? Oh. Got your next evil scheme in the works already? What do you want? Keep making that face, champ, and everyone's gonna change the channel. Look this way, Trucy. Now smile for the camera. Let's see those pearly whites. Isn't that what the Grammar Creed tells you to do? How does it feel, Trucy? Everybody online can't stop talking about you. They're calling you a real witch out there. Could this be the end of the true Grammar? That's a monka. Go away, you creep! Oh, what's this? Something just charged into frame. It looks like a yellow gorilla or something. Could it be Trucy's pet? Filming is prohibited inside the courthouse. Do you want me to get the bailiff? Huh? Filming? What are you talking about? I don't even have a Oh! It's him. Wait, no, am I going crazy? Like... Oh. Wait, no! No, that can't be... Are you the real Mr. Reyes? That can't be. Why does this guy look like... Am I tripping? I'm tripping. I think this weekend did like psyche damage to my brain. I think I just like I died a lot this weekend, so I just feel like everything I say is fucking insane. You're not like this guy that died is not the real guy. But it would make so much more sense if he was the guy. I think I... What are you talking about? I don't even have a camera on me. Huh? What happened to the camera? It just disappeared right before our very eyes. I'll be enjoying the rest of the Trucy show from the gallery. I put out a call for Trucy's fans to come and support her earlier, by the way. But I'll get some great footage out of them. This'll gonna be good, hang loose, baby. He called in some of Trucy's fans, but for what purpose? That thing Mr. Renan just did, that was some high-level sleight of hand. Why would he know how to do something like that? He is Mr. Reyes. Wait, I'm going crazy. Wait, I'm not going crazy. He is Mr. Reyes. He is. He's the real one. I don't know, but he definitely has some serious magic skills. I'm not, okay, I got it. My brain hurts. I thought he said magicians were a bunch of good-for-nothings. Oh, hello, Bonnie. Can I help you with something?
Oh, well, there's something that's been bothering me.
Really? What is it?
Well, you see... Hey, dummy, what are you whispering to Lobster Boy about? But, Betty... Who the heck do you think you are? Are you crazy? You want a piece of this? You know you have to talk to me first before you do or say anything, you hairbrain! Me? But I... Shut your mouth, you dumb bunny! Come with me, now!
I wonder what was bothering her. There's no way we're finding that out with Betty constantly hovering over her like that. Court is about to reconvene. Will you be alright testifying? Yes. It's just... I wonder what Mr. Renz has up his sleeve. I doubt he's bringing in actual fans. Yeah, probably not. I wonder what he has up his sleeve, too. He'd better not be trying to get under Trucy's skin right now, of all times. You're Trucy right, and you'll be fine! Oh, there goes Apollo with his best trick. That's right, whenever I'm feeling down, I always tell myself I'm fine. All right, I'll give it a try. I'm Trucy right, and I'm fine! Thanks, Polly. I think I can do this now. Atta girl, good luck up there on the stand. You'll do great. Thanks, I'll be fine. I can do this. All right, Justice, you can do this, too. Time to focus on the rest of the trial. Focus on the rest of the trial tomorrow? Like, should I stop now? Yes. I think the answer is yes. We should stop. Alright, I think this is actually a great point to stop because tomorrow I could start stream with, at like, okay, tomorrow we'll start stream around like 4:30 p.m. Eastern, so an evening stream tomorrow, and then we'll actually do this whole trial with Greg as a guest. So Greg Choon's gonna come on at around like 5-ish. So I think it might be fun to have Greg do like help me voice the trial session. That'd be really fun, right? So yeah. That'll be the plan. So tomorrow I will see you guys. I'll go live at 4:30. We'll like warm up a little bit. We'll chit chat, we'll hang out, and then when Greg arrives, we'll start playing and we'll jump right into the trial. Okay? Greg is gonna voice Nayuta. Yeah, we can see Greg's take on Nayuta. He'll probably also voice Reddens. That'll be very interesting to hear his take on it. But yeah. I think that's a great place to stop and a good setup for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. I hope you have a great evening, and sorry for dealing with my very tired, broken brain today. I'm hoping I can recover as the week goes on, but it's gonna take a bit. I need a lot of rest right now. All right. Thank you guys so much. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!